what is it that make they're just so good? You know,
Yeah, well, they say it's in our mother's milk, but I don't know about that. But yeah, uh, I think at least I think we got a little bit of head start, because now when I'm going like, yeah, the EPTs, and I went to the like WSOP first time this year, and now people are starting to talk about more and more about the PLO5. But in Finland, it's been like a really popular game, at least for like 6-7 years. Like people have been playing so much like PLO5, so I think there is a head start. When people go PLO5, there are so many combinations of the hands. Yeah, they think, oh, I got a flush draw, I got a straight draw. They don't even know, like, mostly you need the nuts
right.
to win, and they're overvaluing their hands, and in like it's such a cliche, but tide is right, and that's even more in PLO5.
Yeah.
And one thing, maybe because of the role models, because when I get to know Ilari and Jens, they were like especially the PLO crushers, and they were known to like beat those games. And maybe the younger generation of poker players, they're looking up to those guys and looking like, yeah, Omaha is the finished thing, and they put more focus and time to that.
When you tell someone you're a professional poker player, it's almost like you don't know what you're going to get reaction wise, right? Or I do this for a living. It's interesting. You get a mixed bag of reviews for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I really like, I'm doing this like for the love of the culture. The game has been like giving me so much fun experiences, and been traveling around the world, and getting to know different personalities. It's been so much fun, and I try to always explain to the people that it's not just a dumb luck, and it's like the game that requires so much skill. Because when I tell them, yeah, I've been studying a lot, like, what? Can you study poker? And then I'm telling, yeah, you can like study with your friends, like you can study with the solvers, you can watch streams, and they're like, you can never get ready or be ready. Like you can spend your whole life like the same in chess. Like, so I love the competition. I'm really a social, outgoing person, so I play online, but I enjoy live poker so much more. So I'm really focusing on that. And after COVID, I think it's been great to see like there's almost like the second boom. I think when you go to Prague EPT or Monaco or Vegas, like so many tournament series, live series, they are like doing breaking records. More and more new people coming into the scene, and I want to be like part of that, and growing that. And that's why I hosted my own tournament series in Finland. I was starting to get new celebrities to come, and I think I've been helping to poker get more recognition. How do you say it?
Recognition, yeah, more
Recognition
recognized, yeah.
in Finland, and I'm really glad, because it's a beautiful game, but you gotta remember the bankroll management. But for me, I think why my games has been going quite good is because I could play higher stakes, but I'm playing with the money that I doesn't mix it with my normal income. So it's really, I wouldn't want to be a full-time pro. Well, I always try to be like a saying, like, be really do it in ethically, or how you say it, like
Like
in
conservative, like to
a
not
legit way, that
yeah.
that I always remind people that don't like don't play the money that you can't afford to lose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't feel like that. Like, I love the game, and I want to show it because it's a great game. Of course, some people have problems with it, but for example, but when the COVID hit, I got this really good offer from Tallinn, which is the country next to us. You can go like 1.5 hours by boat, and I got really good offer that if you want to stream, we will, like, I didn't have a job because all the shows were canceled just when the COVID hit. Like I had to cancel like 50 shows, and I didn't have work to do. So they said, like, if you want to come for a year to Tallinn, we're gonna pay your condo, your car, and they would have been paying me a lot of money, but I would have been streaming like five days a week, but half poker and half slots. So that's the thing I would never do, because
Right.
that's not cool. Like, the slots are from hell. Last call documentary has been really one of my main things in these times after COVID. And originally, the concept was a little bit different from what it came after all, because it was just it was supposed to be about me to go and play my first WSOP main event, like a YouTube series about that, like maybe 2-3 episodes. But then came COVID, so I was supposed to go that year. The COVID came, so that was 2020 or 19, 20, yeah. So we couldn't go because everything was canceled. And then at the same time, I switched. I've been poker ambassador for 9 years for 2 different companies. I switched a company, and they were more open to new kinds of marketing stuff, and really, like we said, like this is going to be a cool thing, you know, like we want to do it for the poker culture, and they totally like understand the value. So we get quite nice budget, and after COVID that we could like travel again. Then the whole idea just escalated. Let's do like a worldwide documentary, not just me, but like every other like big poker players in Finland and in abroad, and I would be like a host, more like a host of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we reached out to Patrick, which is obviously the most known poker player in Finland and quite known internationally as well, and got him on the first season. Got Dara Kearney, got Jens, got really good numbers, like maybe 200,000 views or something, and it went really good. So we got a budget for second season, which is airing right now, and there's now I think there's now 5 episodes to come of season 2. There's now out 5 episodes, and there's still 2 episodes to come this month. I was really like a proper hip-hop head when I was a kid. I started like breakdancing when I was maybe 11 or 12 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I really get into urban music as well, like listening some really old school hip-hop to break into. And I don't know, I just remember I wrote my first verses when I was like 12 or 13. I was like just found NWA, Straight Out of Compton, and those songs, and I really wanted to be like a gangster, gangster from Helsinki. So, but I was 12 or something.
Right.
But yeah, and I don't know, I just really liked rap, and I could never imagine it as a profession, because we were the first ones to do rap in Finland, our company. When we started, we released our first stuff like in 99 or something. There wasn't any rap music, or at least commercial rap music, or like you couldn't imagine that you could like live out of it.
Right.
So and now today the rap is the most popular genre in the whole Finland. So we were really starting that whole scene in here. So I think that will be my like biggest legacy of my life, that we really started the rap scene here in Finland. And it actually came because we first saw that it was really big in France, and then in Sweden there was really big, like the first rapper who rapped in Swedish. So we thought, hey, if they are doing it, why can't we try that? Because before that there was only like this like a joke rap, like which was just a pure joke. But we were first to do it like a proper way, and it's crazy because nowadays, like people, their career might last like 3 years. They go to Spotify top 10 and then they come down from there. But it's been really a blessing able to do music for 20 years for a living, and all the other stuff that it has been made possible. So
what do your family friends think about you getting into music? Was this something that was difficult? You started so young, but was your family like, hey, this is, or maybe they just looked at it like, oh, this is a hobby and you'll grow out of it? Or was this like, when did they sort of, what was their support like? Was it very from the start supportive, or did it take some time for them to be supportive of the musician life and dive into that?
Yeah, well, I think my mom and dad, they always been quite supportive. So they because when we signed, like when we first signed to Warner Music, it started like really fast. So I was only like 19 years old and making more money than my peers of my age. So and I was just finished high school and army before that, so they were happy for that, because they
Right.
were just to get good education. And then after, like, when I was 26, I was doing shows and music and running the record label, but I still went to get a degree in a Bachelor of Business and Administration, so they
Very
were
cool.
more happier. So